Hello, chat. I've got to charge my phone. I don't know if you can hear this fucking torrential downpour. My big brain's like, my big brain's like, I'm gonna order Papa John's, right? Papa John's for Twilight Zone. Why is it always like this? Disconnect from Bluetooth. There we go. It should be disconnected. It should sound fine now. Alright, chat. My big brain's like, you know what? I should order some Papa John's for the Twilight Zone review. The video's here. Hello. Stan's here. Hello. So my lights are on, but as you can see, it's raining. I want to go up. Drive into the flood. So Papa John's has the deal, right? It's for pickup only. Buy one large pizza, get one for free. So I bought one large pizza and I got another one for free. But now I'm driving in the rain to get it. And I like driving in the stormy weather. Because I can do it, but other people can't. You know? This is not nearly as scary as what I've dealt with. A few years ago, I must have been driving through like Arkansas or Nebraska or something like that. It was one of the Midwestern states. But I was driving at fucking like 60, 70 miles per hour on the interstate, and much more rain than this happens. A more big torrential downpour at those speeds was fucking so hard to see. It was like impossible to see where anything was. I could see probably like 50 feet in front of me. And past that, I couldn't really see anything. Jengai says, make those bitches deliver. Well, you see, Jengai. This deal is carry out only, but it doesn't say that on the website until you go and check out. It's like carry out. I'm like, well, I'd like to change it for delivery, but there's no option to. I got my Twilight Zone review. No, not Twilight Zone reviews. Actually, I do have Twilight Zone reviews playing on my fans right now as I grab this pizza. But tonight, it's going to be a Twilight Zone episode marathon to go with this very big rainy weather that's going on. How the fuck am I not? How am I going to not hydroplane in this? All right, let's do it. Actually, it's very easy not to. It's my Washington State blood. Being used to the rain. I'm just really used to the rain. I learned how to drive in it, like when I was first learning how to drive, so it's like not that hard, really. I know people freak out in the rain, like people who live in Texas or whatever. I hear they freak out when it rains. So chat, what's your favorite episode of the Twilight Zone? Wow. Do you know there's actually a surprising amount of cars on the road right now? But they're also going so slow. Everyone's going so slow, and I'm like, I will just go the normal speed limit. I mean, the rain really only affects you if you need to brake suddenly. It makes it like more distance to when you hit brake. It gets more of a distance than if it was dry, because the friction is less friction, whatever. But if it's a relatively straight road, and it's not too much if there's not too much water on the roads, then it's fine to go to speed limit, unless you can't like see anything. Alright. is like a thrilling like a roller coaster, chat. Just driving on the street where there's a bunch of water going downhill as I go uphill. Woo! And Chad, do you know the secret to not dying while hydroplaning? It's not to brake, it's to put your foot off the gas. In the past, I have microly hydroplaned. But the trick is just get your foot off the gas. It's not that hard. Oh, we almost there. We got a red light. We're almost to a red light. I can see what chat's saying. Ooh, here we go. I think I'll be in the left lane. Yeah, this is where I would brake sooner because it's rain on the streets and just turn green. Whew. A lot of water. Papa John's over here. Zoom. There we go. Wow, there's a lot of water in this parking lot. It's like I'm surfing. Well, that doesn't make sense. It's like, what's another water-based activity? Oh man, I'm about to get like really close to the door. This is not tightened. What the fuck? Oh man, chat. Chat, I'm about to get real close to the door and leave this car on. I would pull up next to the window, to the door, but there's actually 2 other cars who are doing that same thing. I just thought to do. Alright, let's tighten this. Michael says probably the one where the earth is burning up from the sun. That one's a fun one. Nightmare 2,000 feet. I have not 20,000 feet. I have not seen that one. Alright. Am I gonna review the Naked Gun reboot? I don't know. I think I've only seen the one Naked Gun, right? I have a text message about my thing. Chat. I'll be right back. Share, entertain, and stream. I gotta check on the order. I hate these tiny ass hairs. Alright. I'll be back. Why is the AC on in here? Chat, I'm wet. I'm wet. Ah! Alright. Whoa, that guy's wait. Nah. Look at that chat. Whoa. You got a guy trying to flag him down next to me. I'm such an asshole because I didn't even try to stop him from going. I was recording. The guy next to me, this dude opened his fucking car and tried to flag him down, but he didn't get the message. He didn't see it. Alright. Well, off I go. Yeah, I get it. My key's not detected because my key fob fucking the battery's dead. I have to get a new key fob. But I'm not gonna be able to lock it into my car because I'm keeping it in the same place all the time. Oh my goodness, chat. You know, I'm excited, right? I'm excited for tonight because I'm in season 3 of the Twilight Zone, midway, smack in the middle of the Twilight Zones. I think I'm going to be starting with season 3, episode 13. I've already seen season 3, episode 12 last night. And then I gotta record a bunch of Twilight Zone reviews after that. But I'm gonna be watching a bunch of Twilight Zone reviews tonight. It'll be a big old marathon from when I get home to, I guess, like 8:30 probably. 8:30 p.m. Eastern time to about midnight. I'm just gonna be watching a bunch of Twilight Zones. So if you want to join me, totally join me. Feel free to join me. I'll be live streaming on my spicy sites. You can find that at autisticboobs.com. Also tomorrow, autisticboobs.com. I'm going to be doing another marathon. I'm going to be watching the Star Wars The Clone Wars series, season 2, starting with season 2, episode 17. And the goal is to complete the entire second season. So we'll be doing a watching marathon of that, and that is tomorrow. So come by if you want a fun time. If you don't have any Friday plans, that's my Friday plans. Totally feel free to stop by my Friday plans. It'll be a good time. Original series of Twilight Zone, yes. The OG series of Twilight Zone. Thank you, Jengai, for posting the link. Yes, that link has the sites in which I'll be streaming on. My Fansly and OFs, so go check that out. YouTube paint stream tomorrow. I'll be doing a warehouse fire or some version of destruction. I have not figured out yet, but it's warehouse related and it's going to be it's being destroyed. So that's going to be tomorrow, chat. We have a good fun time. And I've made a schedule, and I'm actually keeping to a schedule for real this time. When I first started when I first started doing these streams, right? I'm probably back in like 2022, 2023. I'm thinking specifically 2023 after my tweet popped off. The Star Wars rant. Everybody knows that one. I didn't really keep to a schedule. I posted a schedule, didn't really keep to it very well. But now, I'm going to keep to the schedule that I make because I'm making the schedule, and those will be times in which I'll be live. So, I post my schedules for what times I'm streaming each week, each day of the week. I post them on my spicy sites. They're also available on my Twitter as well. Twitter.com/autisticboobs. Or you can just find it at autisticboobs.com. lot of water on the roads. Aw, yeah. Oh, chat. I made chicken teriyaki today. It was pretty good. I'm really cutting fast foods out, excluding this pizza. This pizza is a special thing just because it's like, it's the right vibe, right? But for me, try to cut out as much fast food as possible. And when I noticed a few days I go without fast food and I go back to fast food and my body's like, no, don't please. So I'm like, I'm gonna strictly no fast food. A couple of slices of pizza that isn't too greasy. But overall, I've been eating more, I'd say holistically, less fucking fast food. Teriyaki chicken today I made was pretty fucking fire. And I'm like, oh yeah, I could use this recipe for other things. I have beef, I can make beef teriyaki. I have a lot of chicken. I'm gonna make a lot of chicken teriyaki. It's gonna be a good time, chat. I'm just adding to the things I want to cook. And I've actually got grapes and cherries in the fridge. Woo! Wow, I can't believe I'm so excited to eat something that isn't fucking grease and preservative added everything and cancer food this and cancer food that. All that fun jazz. It's a good time. You know, oh yeah, chat. You know what? Toffee is super fucking easy to make. Toffee? Well, if you don't burn it, that is. It is pretty easy to make. It's just like 1 part sugar, 1 part butter. That's the base of it. You can add water. You can add salt to it. All right, here's the real turn. I think there's a lot of water here. Yeah, melt the butter, melt the sugar in the butter, or melt the sugar, then the butter. The melting the sugar and then the butter method, although it takes a lot longer, and you have to be standing on the butter and stirring it constantly until it like melts, which takes fucking forever. You have to make sure it doesn't burn. But when you do that, and then you melt the butter, it adds like a really good consistency. It doesn't get that gritty consistency versus like if you melt the butter first and then you add the sugar doesn't dissolve fully all the way sometimes. I think it makes it easier to burn, but also just the texture is more gritty when you freeze it when it comes to the toffee. I've been making toffee for a few years. It's just so easy to make. That's why I've been doing it. But now I'm home. Alright, let's see what chat's been saying. Am I close to the thing? I think I am. Last time I parked here, I was not close at all. Alright. I gotta pull forward because I don't want birds shitting on my car. Alright, let's see what chat's saying. I don't get fast food often, maybe 1 time every few years. That sounds, keep it that way. Lorenzo's here, you want pizza? Hell yeah. Got some udon noodles and teriyaki paste. Ooh, that sounds tasty. Alright, chat. Come with me. Come inside with me. We can eat some pizza together. We're gonna watch The Twilight Zone on this rainy Thursday evening. What a cozy vibe. Come by. You can find it at Come by. You can find it at autisticboobs.com. All of the sites, all the spicy sites, they're streaming. Whatever one you want to use, I'll be on there. Thank you so much, chat, for hanging out with me, and I hope to see y'all there. Adios.